Hi everybody, welcome to TFT Tarot for today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon and Banshee, and this is me with Goth Tarot. It's my weekly look into the shadow issues of our life. I've mixed up the reading again. I'm kind of doing a blast from the past, so I'm going to be using more tarot decks this time, and I have more positions to read from. It had been indicated that somebody was missing that, so of course it's an opportunity to share some of my awesome decks. Hopefully you will agree. So let's get started then. And our first card, we're going to do 5 cards. And this is a collective reading for everybody, so it's not necessarily for, a particular sign of the zodiac or anything like that. But we're starting off, and our first card comes from the Gothic Tarot, which I will show the back of that here. There's the front card. And our position is going to be about what I call the dark design, more or less the general environment around you at this time. So let's clear the decks for action, as someone used to say. I almost would rather not want to say who that is. But anyways, we'll put these over here for my use. And we are going with, as I said, the Gothic Tarot to look at our dark design, the environmental factor. What is around you now at this time? What are the things that you are operating under? Some of this could be immutable. Some of this could be things you could change. The dark design. And it's the reverse Knight of Cups. I'm going to be spreading these cards in a devoking of some sort, or widdershins of some sort, pentagram. So this is down here. Whoops, let's move that up there so it could actually be seen. And as I said, that's the reversed Knight of Cups. So the dark design seems to show that we are retreating maybe from some happier situations. Maybe we are actually sad about something. This could be saying that maybe relationships are changing, maybe for the worse. So that's our environment around us. There's just maybe a sense of retreating from happiness. It just sounds like another day in the life of, goth people, perhaps. But anyways, position 2 over here is the dark whispers, the things that you should know or may hear about. So it could be gossip, but it could be information that maybe is exclusive. And so for that, I am using my Murder of the Crows, because I just sort of think of the whispers of the wings bringing us stories or information that we might want to hear. And they are a large and nearly cumbersome deck, so I will do the best that I can with giving them a good shuffle. But so yeah, those dark whispers, sometimes this is just, the quality, perhaps, if we want to think of, the elements and then the element of spirit in our pentagram, this is maybe corresponding to the air element. And it's the idea of what we hear or the knowledge we gain. All right. It's the reversed 9 of Pentacles. I don't really have enough room here for all of them, so I may end up laying them out differently. If I do this next week, I'll take that into consideration. So the dark whispers you are hearing about perhaps concern others feeling you need to do more. You need to do more with your resources or what you have. Maybe people covet them. Maybe that's what the dark whispers are about. Maybe somebody's jealous. Maybe somebody feels that you don't deserve what you have, or that they would covet it in some ways. I think that's the best I can do with that. There's sort of the idea that someone's looking at you and maybe they want to change your picture. The dark whispers. So then our next position is the dark truth, and it's a reality that you may not want to believe, but you have to accept. It may be the real truth of certain matters. It may be the truth of this matter or something else that's going on in your life. And I'm going to use the Santa Muerte Tarot for that. I have my friend Lady Esmeralda here with me, the silent observer. All right, so what is the dark truth? What are the things you have to accept that really are a reality? A lot of reverse cards. I don't always like that. This is the Seven of Swords that's reversed. So I think we're going to move these to accommodate their flow better. There we go. Seven of Swords. It seems like something, a truth you did not want to be revealed will be revealed, or something will come out that you don't want to be revealed. Maybe it's a lie, but it's one you don't want people to have to consider as belief. It may be about something that maybe was amounting to a deception of sorts, whether it was something that you believed enough to maybe want to deceive others with that belief, or that you had other reasons to possibly alter someone's thinking, deceive someone yourself. Or maybe you don't want it to be known that you were deceived into possibly being involved in something, that you now regret. And I'm not so sure I see this connected to the other things, maybe because of the emotional disease that's caused by the reversed Knight of Cups, something that made you really unhappy, and maybe the dark whispers about what you do or don't deserve, or what you should or shouldn't do, tie into the fact that maybe you wanted some of all that kept quiet, the dark whispers. But Seven of Swords reverse says maybe the time for that to be quiet is coming to an end. And you know what? This is the part where I probably would want to say, that sucks. And so once again, we're going to use a vampire-themed tarot to look at the dark shadows, the things that are draining us in all of this. What sucks? What's pulling life away from us? I'm using the Gothic Tarot of the Vampires for this one. That's the back of the card, the deck. So what could be possibly draining us? What kind of parasitic activity is around us? What people who have psychic vampirism going on? Could it just be an aspect of this situation itself that is so draining? I could vote for that. And the reverse cards continue. I like doing these kind of readings because you get the opportunities for the same card to show up again, possibly adding to the previous showings meaning or impact. So once again, we have another reversed Knight of Cups. But this is what sucks. And so what sucks, I think, what drains you is the idea that you can't seem to find quality in some relationships, or you don't have the feeling for relationships, or maybe you're sad, emotionally bereft because, of course, the Knight of Cups is moving away from a relationship, and maybe all of these things contributing to the severing or status quo change of a relationship that really mattered to you. So now the only thing I think I really could do is say, what is your dark gift? What are any resources or talents or abilities or any situations you could have that could help you, that could maybe change things in some respects? So for this, I'm using the Goetia. It's a very dark, I think it's the Goetia, not the Notoria. It's a Lo Scarabeo. They're complementary decks, the Notoria and the Goetia. And one has pretty much aligned itself with a number of ceremonial type concepts or beings or from realms. The other one, I think, does the same thing, but does it in a more angelic light. One is more in the old-fashioned demonic light, you know, not necessarily Christian satanic demons, but really more like ceremonial magic stuff. So what is the dark gift? What is the thing that maybe comes to us and can help us, or that we haven't and we just need to remember and employ it? It's the reversed Two of Wands. So our dark gift may be in recognizing when it is time to withdraw. And that maybe that's what these cards are telling us, is that it is time to withdraw from a situation that has emotional pain, has people whispering about your intentions or saying what they feel you should do, or maybe the feeling that, you know, to some degree there are deceptions going on that you don't want to have to deal with, you know, whether or not you are part of them. You know, maybe withdrawing your plans, putting them on hold in a way. You know, I can look at the Two of Wands as saying, I need to really think about this and renegotiate it all. I think that all makes kind of sense to me. So I'm going to leave it at that for Goth Tarot. I would love to hear what people think about my new reading here. Don't forget to watch TFT YouTube or my own channel, Oberon Osiris on YouTube, for the epilogue to Goth Tarot, which I call Night Prayers. I do one at 9 p.m. That's the one on my channel, Oberon Osiris. And then I do at 11 p.m. the Night Prayers on the TFT channel. And I basically read shadow work affirmations from the Earth and Bone Oracle set or the Dark Light Oracle set, or maybe I'll choose something different. I think I have others I can use. And the idea is to give you something to kind of process, perhaps the reading and or, you know, your life, and tuck you in. Let Uncle Obi tuck you in with a night prayer. That's tonight. So thanks for watching Goth Tarot. Don't forget to watch us live tomorrow night at our regular live show. We'll answer questions for 2 hours from 7 to 9 p.m. Friday is my emotional exchanges, my reading for the entire zodiac, giving you an idea of what your relationship struggles, challenges, opportunities are, and maybe what those actions you need to take are. So it's just 2 cards, but I do that. And Saturday is happy hour. Happy hour will be on at 10 a.m. It's normal time. And then we're live again on Sunday afternoon after Banshee's Material Matters, which is on earlier that day, 10 a.m. in the morning. So it's a great week lined up for you guys. Thanks for watching, and do hit the like button if you haven't already. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.